Hey, welcome back, everybody. Alex Levac coming at you February 5th, 2025. Um, I was thinking to myself today, has this guy accomplished, Trump, has he accomplished more in 2 weeks than all of the politicians of the last 4 decades? I'm, we saw the tariffs that we put on Mexico and Canada, um, and, just to get a better deal for us, and we're just giving them all this money. I get it. I don't have any ill will towards Mexico or Canada. It's just that we got an unfair deal with NAFTA. I've talked about NAFTA in a previous video, and that's just this is just taking that back, um, putting everybody on a level playing field. Um, and it might be rough for like I said, they caved in, so hopefully we got more people at the border, at the northern border and the southern border, and we're going to enforce the laws that are on the books. It's not that difficult to do. I don't believe. Um, Trump has withdrawn from the World Health Organization treaty, the Paris Accords, again after Biden put us back in there, and I've even heard that we've left the United Nations, which would be awesome. I don't know if that's true. I got to look. Um, we saw Pam Bondi get confirmed as the attorney general, and the first thing she did is she cut funding to sanctuary cities. It's going to save a lot of money. And then we look at what happened with Colombia not wanting to take their people back, and Trump kind of gave them the ultimatum, and within a 24 to 36 hours they were oh no, yeah, we'll take them, bring them back. So we just look at, just in 2 weeks we're back to two genders. There's no more pronouns. There's no men and women sports anymore. um, we pardoned most of the January 6 people. I'm not sure of the numbers of if they've all been released, but a lot of them have been released, which is good. They still have been held without um, a fair trial or a hearing, being stripped of their constitutional rights. I think everybody, regardless of what side of the aisle you're on, that's just not right to take away civil liberties from U.S. citizens. Um, and then we look at the so RFK and Tulsi Gabbard, I believe, are going to be confirmed, unless a bunch of the Republicans vote no. They should be. I don't know if that's official yet at this time. Um, Trump offered all federal employees that do not want to come back into the offices and work at the actual on site instead of at home, has been offered 8 months of severance pay or be fired. That was to the FBI, all federal employees. So we're waiting on confirmation of Kash Patel. I really hope that he gets through. Um, that Pam Bondi, the attorney general we were talking about, she said she's going to get the Epstein files, hopefully the Diddy list as well, out into the open. And I just like, listen, I understand a lot of people are upset about certain things, but you really gotta, trust the process. I mean, majority of the country voted for this crap, and I wish more of the people that broke the law to come here illegally were out of the country. That's just my personal opinion. Sorry, it's just how I feel. U.S. citizens are getting the short end of the stick. We've seen with USAID and how much money they're paying, for you know $50 million worth of condoms, for can't remember which country that was for, but like just 80 grand for a drag queen opera. So I mean, some of the most ridiculous, asinine things I've ever heard. They wasted all this money on. You think about California and how many homeless people are in California and how much money they get each and every year for the homeless. And what happens? There's more homeless people. And where'd that money go? I mean, can we get, I like that a lot of positive change is happening in the world, But I just wish that we would enforce the laws that we actually have already on the books, right? If like insider trading, corruption, it only takes two people to in a court of law. It would only take two people to have a conspiracy. So I mean, like it's not that far fetched where you look at how they took down the mob with the RICO acts and conspiracies with that. So it wouldn't be that hard to do. And I just think that if we continue to let criminals um, be in control of everything, it's not good. Not good things are going to happen. Um, so like, and don't get me wrong, I like Trump, but I mean, he's far from perfect. He was a Jesuit. He went to Fordham University, which is a Jesuit school, and turning a blind eye to the genocide in the Middle East, Gaza, and what happened? I thought we were going to stop Ukraine Russian war ASAP. Um, I just want, in a perfect world, everybody would just be able to have a job that paid a livable wage, and we could get these rent and mortgage payments, down a little bit, so it's not just unfeasible for current and future generations to afford their own homestead, etc. And we just got to look to Poland. I watched this video the other day where this guy who was trying to get into Poland, he was walking up to the border fence, and guy, the Polish guy, I don't understand Polish, but he was telling the guy to leave, basically, and this guy's got a machine gun, and the guy. He was like speaking broken English, and he kept going up to the fence, and finally the Polish soldiers shot him because it's legal for those guys. Like if you're trying to get into Poland, they shoot you on sight. So I think maybe if you want to save yourself over in Europe, you might want to adopt that Polish immigration policies. Though really, it's kind of scary, the world that we're living in. So I don't know. A lot has happened in 2 weeks, and I just think that whether you like or hate this guy that's in there for the second time, he's got a lot. He's gotten a lot done in 2 weeks, and hopefully they get Cash Patel confirmed. RFK, I think, and Tulsi is hopefully they're confirmed rather soon, and maybe we can get. Maybe we can make the place where we live and pay taxes to. We could build that up a little bit back better than the last couple of years. All right. Well, till the next one, guys. Peace.